Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Big Blue Blob in Europa Universalis IV. Let's see how our Iron Man battle goes here. Keep in mind, there is no saves coming, so if this battle goes poorly, there's nothing I can do about it. It is going to end up being about 17 on 18, so let's hope that things go well. We do have one regiment that is completely depleted, but oh well. Now this I am concerned about. I've got to pull these infantry back as they come out. Send them all to bury. We did take a crossing penalty. I thought I read there was no crossing here. I am bad at this game. Alright, so our 4-3 versus a 3-3. We've got a slight penalty in the shock phase then. That's unfortunate, but our army is larger. And we're going to roll a 1 versus his 2. Followed by a 5 versus a 9. Not the best. We do have troops available to reinforce. We should probably commit them. 2 versus a 1. These are some pretty weak shock phases. 9 versus a 3 in the fire phase. Now normally that would be really good, but we're in the very beginning of the game. Fire phase, our cavalry are doing nothing, and our infantry are doing barely anything at all. And all of a sudden there's an 11 stack coming over here. I think, despite the fact that we've got a 9... Let's see what the next roll is. 8 versus a 9. So it's effectively a 7 versus a 9 in the shock. We're going to have to retreat. Because we can't handle that, and the penalty is actually pretty severe. And Castile's not involved in this war. So they're not going to come help us. So yeah, we're going to retreat back to the mountains here. So we lose some more score. It was okay, it was an okay battle, but that was not really ideal. I misread the thing about where there was a river crossing, and that's not good. Alright, hey, we got Anjou already. So we have 35% war score. Provence is at medium. I think we're probably going to want to just end this war with them. It's going to be nice that they suffer a little bit of attrition, having that 30 stack there. This early in the game, they're definitely going to suffer attrition. And we have access to our 4-4 leader now, the siege guy. Alright. Gotta pick off the armies as they form up and they're weak. I'd like to hit that one again, but from a better angle. Those hills, I think I want to do that. Are you gonna come engage me in the mountains? Good. Please do. So first off, let's peace out Provence. We want Maine. And I would love to take another province. Anjou is 34 Diplo points, so that's not bad at all. They're not willing to accept yet, but very soon. And that's actually quite a bit of overextension. It's amazing, really. It's a lot of development right there. But we need those provinces. We don't have a claim or core. Well, we have a claim, but we don't have a core on either of them. They got rid of all of our French cores. Alright. So if you're going to come fight me in real life, I'm going to wait until you get a little bit closer. Looks like about the... right now. We're going to sub in Jean Barreau. We're going to have this other guy over here. And we're going to come to reinforce. And this is actually a really good fight now. A 2-2 versus our 4-4 with a -2 penalty. Effectively a 0-0 versus a 4-4. Very good. Of course, he rolls an 8, we roll a 3. That's no good. And the fire phase. Not exactly what I wanted. Manpower is still quite high, so... not too worried. Alright, easy victory. Let's get these guys to spread back out. I'd rather not fight in the hills. I want to take Jean Barreau. Here, let's do this. We're going to combine the armies. We're going to take the strongest regiments. I don't want to shift consolidate because I want these guys to actually replenish at full speed. Okay, this is your new army, Jean Barreau. And then this is the army of this guy, who will continue to hang out here. So your goal, should you choose to accept it, Jean Barreau, is to come up here and fight that guy again, but from a better angle if possible. Ooh, there's a fort up there that is not reinforced. We need to get that. I need to go take that thing from Nevers. Air gun's not going to do any damage there. Let's see if Provence is yet willing to surrender. -4. Definitely want to take that fort. Please, 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 let me have Nevers. That'll be a lot of war score against Burgundy. It'll be an easy conquest, easy siege. Alright, we actually ended up losing a naval battle. My navy's dead. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, can we kill them? It's got a 1-1 leader, woods terrain. Can't actually march directly to it, so no, we're not going to. We're going to leave behind just a couple regiments, avoid the attrition, take that fort, recover a little bit, see if Provence wants to peace out again. I have to check all the time. Still right at the force limit, no naval supply. Okay, well, we might just ignore the navy. The sooner I can peace out Provence, the sooner we can maybe call in Castile. You hold Provence. We're making gains, relative strength, occupied. Okay, just a little, just give me a little bit. We're defending in the mountains again, this time with a -3 penalty, completely offsetting his 3-3 general. Depending on how we roll, this should go really well. Okay, stop rolling ones, John de Dunoy. Like I said, stop rolling those ones. Okay, a month has passed. Let's see if Provence wants to play ball. -4 again. Okay, we actually lost that fight in the mountains. Damn it. We barely lost any troops, though. It was more punishing for them than it was for us. They picked up way more war exhaustion than we did. And that's unfortunate, but we got hold of another fort. We'll arrive on the 13th. We can be there on the 13th. That should be a pretty good fight. We got a 2-2 leader defending in the mountain, in the woods. So, to hire mercenaries or to not hire mercenaries? That is the question. Nice easy fight here again. I can't lose any more men because that's going to cause Provence to feel confident. Easy stack wipe. Nice. They had insufficient support and everything. He's moving to Haina and he's locked. Let's march through, kill him. Be gone on the 25th. We'll get there on the 24th. Kill that guy. You are going to die as well. We have no morale. Okay, seems fine. 100% chance to take our mountain. Provence, I need you to surrender. Like, really bad. Now it doesn't think France is making gains. Shoot! Their enthusiasm's come back up to high. Their war exhaustion is going to rise quite quickly. We have no real risk of rebellion. That looks like it has too much cavalry, but it's actually fine because of Brabant. The unit model is Burgundy, but there's actually plenty of infantry there that are owned by Brabant. Okay. I wouldn't have minded if you were to come over here. Is there a river between here and there? Yes, there is. Your maneuver's 4. You have 0 maneuver, and you're not a very good leader. We could fight you. His troops are pretty well set up. He has 11 regiments to my 13. So we'd be flanking pretty well. Could maybe commit an extra couple horses down that way. They have no morale, but it's okay because they're going to be in the outer extremity of the fight. 17th, 12th. Yep, the fight will be there. They'll barely be able to flank the horses once they get engaged. Nice 7, by the way. Overall, it's going to end up being you know, kind of averaged out. Regency in Burgundy. Awesome. So we are at war with Burgundy, and Burgundy... Austria's not in the war, so technically the Burgundian inheritance could happen. I think. Actually, Regency Council, I think, makes it really unlikely. They need to have no heir. How old is the heir? It's 11, so... It might be able to happen, I'm not sure. I don't remember how it works. We get a tick of recovery. So you'll arrive tomorrow with 7,000 troops. It's cheaper to reinforce than it is to train new men, but I might need to just consolidate for the sake of having good combat scores. I think I'm going to combine the cavalry. We'll get rid of one of the regiments, but then the infantry... Yeah, I need to... I mean, the beginning stages of this achievement, I think, are critical. So if he's got 7 regiments attacking, I want the 7... Yeah, okay, just combine them. Peak fighting strength. Well, these ones are cover. That means that we've got room for 3 more infantry to be trained. Game looks so good with this mod, by the way. I really like it. A lot. Provence, I think you should surrender. Now we're negative 14 reasons. Nice 9 there, Alfonso. I don't like you. And then we rolled a 2 to his 7. 8 to his 4. Another 8 to his 4. Or no, someone else brought in a river crossing. And an 8 to a 1. My gosh. Well, that is really unfortunate. These rolls are not good. Well, you're pretty low on morale, but I don't think that this army is really that ready. Well, I'm going to consolidate and we're going to give it a go. Got room for 4 more to be trained. Might end up having to use mercenaries and loans. Unfortunately, this means that Provence is going to be even more willing to stay in the war. I took this engagement because they had low morale, but it's kind of a gamble. Alright, we rolled really well right there. 8, 10, 10 versus a 0. There we go. Come on, crush them. Crush them. Break them. Suddenly, even though it shows as 9 versus 10, look at how sparse that front line is. We are going to wreck them. Oh, we actually lost our morale too. Alright, so we killed way more than we lost. Very good fight. Part of their army is running in this direction. I don't expect we're going to be able to actually stack wipe anything, but that would be the best case scenario. Like if he stops in Picardy, I'll be so happy. He will arrive in Picardy on the 18th. Let's wait just a couple days and see if he's going to stop there. I don't think he is. What if he stops in Artois? Problem is, he's coming into provinces where I'm training troops. Alright, well, we gotta take this fight. Oh, so many men. I'm facing such an uphill battle here with this 45,000 versus 13. And yet, it's mostly because of Aragon. I need to get Castile into this goddamn war. Castile they wouldn't honor the call. That's the problem. I don't know why, because they shouldn't be friendly with Burgundy. You're gonna need to roll better than that. No, that's not going to do it. I think that this personal union war is not going to work out in my favor. It's going to be quite costly, in fact. Can we still salvage it? Can I surrender and give them the union? They don't want our land. Relative strength of the alliance is so high that they just want to keep the fight going forever. Well, I'm going to need some luck here. It's time for luck to be with us. Let's wait for that guy to get locked. And then move on him in Champagne. Let's get you guys back over to Auvergne into the mountains, where we actually have a chance. 39 war score against Provence, still at negative 14 reasons. Asking for both of those provinces might be a bit too much at this point, actually. We'll be there on the 19th, so we can snipe that army, break the siege of Paris. He'll be gone on the 4th. We'll be there on the 1st. Let's wait a couple days. 1, 2. He'll be still gone on the 4th and the 3rd and the 5th. All of the armies will be gone by the 5th. If I move now, I'll be there on the 3rd. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 more days. So we get there on the 6th. And we smash the 5 stack. And the occupation will automatically come back because of the fort in Paris. We'll take the high ground here in this mountain. We're about to maybe lose this fort. 40 war score now with Provence. Now we're at negative 5 reasons. You know, Castile, if you could go ahead and just like blockade him some more, that would be really helpful. That is a bit suicidal there, Aragon. Appreciate it. Like I said, need a little bit of luck. Or the AI being stupid, that'll work too. Fort flips back to us. And now we're getting engaged on the 20th. We can't not escape this combat. I mean, maybe I could choose to fight there instead. But no, I think we're just going to have to fight it, which means we got to be at peak fighting efficiency, and he's going to be here before the end of the month, so it's time to just consolidate. Actual, true, regular, full consolidation. And hire more guys! In fact, I think I am going to have to do mercenaries here. I refuse to surrender. So we will hire a couple more Latin medieval infantry. Right up to the force limit. You guys hold that mountain. We need to keep on trying to peace out. Hey, there we go. Okay, Provence is ready to say yes. I need your money, though, too, if I can. Cool. Not sure exactly what's changed, but suddenly they are much more agreeable. We have 65 war score now. Maine is occupied by France. Castile! You did it, man! He took Barroy. You are the man. Alright, we'll take some money. We'll take war reparations. We'll take the province. Peace out. Maine will cede those 2 provinces to us. We need to immediately start coring. I cannot handle any rebellion, I think, at all, at any point in this campaign. We've got to do this. And the question is, do we just raise autonomy to avoid the rebellion? And I think we do. I think we need to. Because manpower is going to be a restriction. And the goal is 100 provinces. Autonomy makes no difference. So I'm going to just raise autonomy in probably every province we conquer. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to come down to whether or not we can get our allies to join the war, which is probably a no. We can get Austria in. Well, we've got to do it. We can get Navarra in. No, we cannot. You realize I'd be calling you to arms against Aragon, right? Because I would be. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.